Hi, welcome to a video of my flea market finds for Sunday, March 9th, 2025. I went back to the same indoor flea market for two reasons: to pick up something I decided to grab, and also to try to, the day before, to try to fix a problem. If you watched the previous video for March 8th, I got a $1 guilty pleasure here, Lenny D. Remember Me from 1973. The next morning I checked on the turntable a few seconds of each record that I bought to make sure they were okay, and see, it says MCA. I know it was MCA. If you check the condition of the store, I didn't check, but it's the wrong record. This is Organ Magic by Lenny D. It's from 1977. It's the wrong record. So I wanted to go back and check all the dollar record in that kiosk to try to locate the missing record. I even went on Discogs to see what the cover looked like so I would spot it easily, and I didn't have time to do all the records, but so I didn't find this the missing record for this cover, and I didn't find the missing cover for this record, but hopefully I will find them. So the thing I went back to get, I might have to switch to French here. It's oh, I forgot to measure it. How big is it? Let me just grab a measuring thing here. I forgot to measure it. Yes, 17.5-inch long store display with a whatchamacallit thing there to stand along cardboard thing. It was marked 45. Saturday the guy was willing to go down to 25. I didn't want to pay more than 20. I left it behind because where am I going to put this? But overnight I thought about it, and yeah, I still don't know where I'm going to put it. There's no room in my bedroom, for instance, but it's too rare. Gottlieb is one of the best, was one of the best comic book artists in France, and sorry, he often caricatured himself, and he did these chronicles for a magazine, a comic strip magazine called Rubrique-à-brac, untranslatable pun here, and this was to announce in stores the first 4 volumes. All I know is that he made up to 5 of these volumes, and he stopped doing these Rubrique-à-brac in 1972. So this is over 50 years old, and it's pretty cool because it's Gottlieb. He's one of the best comic book artists, and so I got it for 25 bucks. Went back, I checked around the flea market kiosks. I didn't have time to check Saturday, which was my biggest mistake, because I didn't expect to find so many $1 records, so I didn't have time to check them out. But I did spend an hour and a half sitting on a small plastic stool like this one, because the records were on the ground under the shelves, and managed to grab 13 records at $1 each. Let's go through them. They're not in order that I found them, they're in sort of alphabetical order, so the French ones first. I forgot to speak about this in French. Un résumé rapidement, c'est un display de magasin, de la vente des livres de Rubrique-à-brac, tome 1 à 4. Puis Gottlieb, c'est bien sûr un monument de la bande dessinée en France, fait que, puis au Québec aussi, on sait c'est qui Gottlieb. Fait que je trouvais ça trop cool pour le laisser là, même si je sais pas encore ce que je vais le mettre. Paye ça $25. So records here, we have a placeholder because this is in terrible shape, but I don't have it at all. I've never been able to find this under $50 in the past 40 years. The only place I would see this is in a used record store, on the wall, record at the cash register, and $50 maybe, yeah, $45–50. Been that price since the late 80s. I've never been lucky enough to score it in a yard sale, so decided it was time to. I did play the whole thing, didn't skip, but you don't put that on a $500 turntable, not in that condition. And unfortunately I do not know what the sticker for the bonus 45 was. I've just checked Discogs, and nobody knows what it was. François Dompierre volume 1. Yep. It covers in so-so shape, but I've never seen it, first of all, and second of all, the record itself is in great shape, so yep, for $1. This is, yeah, it's a so-so purchase because the condition is not that good, but I wanted to try it because it didn't look too bad. Well, but what I thought was some sort of scuff or some dirt turns out to be a bad scratch. So the first song on each side is ruined. There's some hairline scratches here and there, but it's a good placeholder for $1 because I rarely come across this one. Tout va trop vite, Patsy Galland, her first solo album. Nana Mouskouri, why the hell did I buy an Nana Mouskouri record? They're worthless. Because this one I thought was interesting because first of all, something was fishy when I saw the photos. I've never seen this photo. I checked, oh okay, I get it, it's all in German. And Johnny Tambour is the old drummer boy, l'enfant au tambour in German, so yeah, I kind of find it interesting, fascinating to get some like singers I'm used to here in French but singing in German. This was my jackpot. I've passed on a copy with a little defect on it at the used record store. It was $5 and I decided to leave it behind because I said, why pay $5 for a record I'll need to upgrade because of that little defect that was in a couple of tracks, I remember. And yeah, there it is at $1. A few little dings and things on the cover. The record is fine. I mean, I checked it and no groove wear, no scratches. I'm so glad I got this for $1. So that I was happy. This is a stupid purchase because I forgot I bought it last year. That's what, yeah, my short-term memory is going down the drain really fast. I'm having a hard time keeping up with. I bought a lot of records last year, over 200 records. So that, and I found some Peter and Gordon records I left behind because of condition issues. I knew I bought at least 2. I didn't know which one. So I said, this is $1, pick it up. So I picked it up because it has 2 songs by Lennon McCartney. I Don't Want to See You Again and Nobody I Know. The copy I bought last year is in better shape and it was a US pressing. That might be the confusing part, the texture of the sleeves of the same. There's a bad scratch in one of the songs, but thankfully not in the 2 important ones. See, this I know I have because the cover is distinctively different. And I remember from which lot I got it, but then this one, I wasn't sure. The one I left behind had Woman on it, by certain Webb, but turns out to be Paul McCartney. That I know I have on a Scratchy 45. Anyway, so yeah, so it's just $1. It's, you know, this I know I'm not supposed to buy any more comedy records. They don't age very well, but I don't know. I have a soft spot for the Lily Tomlin. So this is a recording. The top is like somebody like graded it against a plastic crate or something. But the record is fine, so I decided to pick it up for $1. This is something I've had in my collection that I still have for over 40 years, but it was a copy that I got, from a clean copy I got from my late aunt Micheline. And why am I naming her? You don't know her. But her copy, that has been my copy for 40 years, at least, is more than 40 years. Is in mono. So I saw this one was in stereo, and the vinyl is in good shape. But, I didn't see until I got home there was a name here. I hate that. But it has the original inner sleeve, but it needs to be scotch tape a bit. But I played a few seconds of it. Sounds fine. This looked promising, so I tried it. It's okay. It's like the kind of kitsch I'm looking for. Or à gogo avec Lucien Bellemare. So it's obviously a photo taken, I assume, in Montreal, and they traced it and colored it. And you never even get the details. You get whatever other record you could get on that label. So it's on the Vedette label. And yeah, I did find an LD, but not the one I was looking for. So this is one I hope I didn't have. I'll never pay more than $1 for it. So this is his 1974 album with the year 16 on it. And what else? Rhapsody in Blue. This is also a record that came from my late aunt Michelin. And it turns out that this is my all-time favorite samba record. I did a lot of homework. I played this often while doing homework, that's what I meant to say. Especially the side that starts with Wedding Samba. But I played both sides. And the copy I have is a first pressing made on polystyrene, which is a very, very short time in Canada that we pressed albums on polystyrene. Thank goodness it didn't last, because I hate polystyrene. I'm glad I'm not in the US having to collect 45s on polystyrene. I hate that So this is the pressing from the same mastering with the hula hoop groove at the end, but on nice vinyl. And the copy I played, because it's on polystyrene, it has some groove wear because it wears out so fast. This plays much better, and I've checked it, no scratches. So even if there's a split at the top of the cover, I had to pick it up. This I could not remember, and I still don't have a chance of checking if I had upgraded my mono copy to a stereo copy yet or not. I know I have it in mono. Oddly enough, I think I bought it many years ago at the same flea market. So the vinyl is so clean. So that hasn't been played much. I had to pick it up. Like I collect Three Sons records. Look at the hole. It's not much spindle marks there. This is amazing. So I said, oh, okay, no, don't take any chance. For $1, grab it. So I grabbed this a swinging thing by the Three Sons, but in stereo. And finally I picked this up just for the cover to make me laugh. Australia, because I've been in Australia for 3 months in 2004. I like to collect records about Australia. So Koala, and I only know Walt Sigmatinda and Timey Kangaroo Dance Sport. There's a lot of stuff there I don't know, like oh Sydney, I love you. I don't love Sydney. I've been to Brisbane, Sydney, and Melbourne. I've been to Sydney only 1 or 2 weeks, I don't remember. I saw cockroaches there. Well, to be fair, I saw cockroaches also at Brisbane. It was in the summer when I went there. But I saw rats in the park. Like, what the hell? Oof. So, no, I preferred Melbourne of all 3 places. However, anyway, what am I talking about my trip to Australia? So where the dog sits on the tucker box. Pack up your troubles. Brown slouch hat. I didn't know that it's a long, long way to Tipperary has anything to do with Australia. I associate it to World War I and Snoopy and the Red Baron. Anyway, there we go. So I got these 14 records for $13. The guy said he had 6 other boxes piled up in two rows of 3, and he said to come back next week to check them. Only 2 guys had gone through them. I know I won't find this missing Lenny D record, but I still have a whole row. So the problem is I went this weekend because I have today, Monday, and tomorrow off. I always take 2 vacation days off when we change the time, advance or change hours, because it's so tiring, like having to adapt. But I'm very busy very soon. So anyway, so then thanks for watching.